Yeah, Lauren and Joel, I spoke specifically with the chair of the state's Safer Schools Task Force. And in our conversation, we talked at great length about this action plan for school safety. It runs about 5 years or so, but specifically within this text, I had a question for him. Is this text both realistic and is it ambitious?
My goal is that we have good public schools that are safe for all kids.
William Lassiter serves as the Deputy Secretary for the Department of Public Safety's Division of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention. And in that role, he serves as the chair for the state's Safer Schools Task Force, tasked with developing framework so your kids can learn in a safe environment.
We're trying to prevent guns from coming on school campuses.
Lassiter says one reason apparently to blame for at least some of these incidents is students not feeling safe in the first place and turning to weapons.
What we're finding now is a lot of kids are saying that either they feel unsafe at school or they feel unsafe on the way to school or on the way home, and they felt like they needed to have a weapon to protect themselves, either in that transport or on that school campus.
Inside the action plan for school safety, one goal is to implement effective strategies to address student misconduct and connect at-risk youth with appropriate services.
Of those kids, about 36% of them have a mental health diagnosis or need to have mental health services. What we try to do with those young people is make sure that our reaction to that is not an overreaction, that we're not seeking to stigmatize those kids moving forward as bad kids.
But is the plan realistic, and is it working?
It is realistic and ambitious. As 2026 comes around, my vision is that this will lead to a new plan, a plan that will be embraced with new ideas as they're coming down the pike. And we don't have to wait until 2026 to update the plan. And we want to put those new approaches in as those are coming down.
Yeah, and that's the reason why Lassiter says this plan is working. He refers to it as a living, breathing document that will allow itself to have edits be put in place before 2026 actually arrives. Now, within this plan, there's also legislation that allows teachers to have access to panic buttons inside of their classrooms to be able to alert administration and law enforcement officials of any threat within the school classroom that affects both students, staff, as well as faculty. We're live in Raleigh tonight. Dwan Hogard, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.